I'm going to show you how to add user authentication to an existing no-code app that doesn't have it. Now this is going to take a minute, so feel free to watch it on 2x and just follow along. I'm going to show you exactly how I do it on the screen. Before we get started, please go ahead and give me a like and a follow so the algorithm knows that you want more content like this. We have an application here. It does not have user management and it does not have authentication of any type. Everything is kind of public. It also does not have a database, which is the core piece that we need in order to create user management. So let's see how we do that. We're going to start a new chat with agent and we're going to discuss the needs of this task. What we're going to tell it to do is look at building a feature. So we want to log in. The elements of login are the pages for login, database for user management, and then also the ability to limit access to certain pages. So I've defined a simple version of that. This will vary based on your application. Start with the simplest version of it. As you see here, I'm not even asking it to set up admin versus user, but we made a bunch of documentation over here when we first built this application with all the details about how it's built. So I want it to read that documentation first, and then I want it to explain to me how it's going to do this. So I'm telling it, don't make any changes, review and explain your plan. We're doing this in a new chat, so we get this rollback. So we can always go back to the way the application was before we started to add this feature. If something goes awry, no need to just fight with it. We can just come back to start over. All of this train of thought is why we make that documentation, so it can easily follow what is built already and make a proposal. So let's take a look what it says here. It gave us a pretty good outline. Needs to set up a database, yes. Okay, this is a very detailed plan. I think it might get lost along the way here, so I want to clarify a little bit about its plan. All right, so very detailed. I think we need to make sure we simplify this a little bit. I like what it has here. It's just going to get lost in this process. So we're going to try to get it to boil it down a little bit, focus in on basically this phase 1, phase 2, maybe phase 3, and put those into one task. This looks better. This looks good. Now, you'll notice here, we've had this whole conversation to nail down our project and get all the details together, and it actually hasn't cost us anything. We don't have any usage yet. So now is where we start the usage. Okay, we like the plan. There's a few things I like to tell it here. Don't change anything you don't have to change. Stick to the plan. Don't go adding a bunch of logging or other debugging steps along the way. It'll often go overboard with that, so I like to specify it and deploy this as planned. Created our database here. I would love to see the backend system prompt that causes it to say stuff like this. It says our database is connected. Nothing added to it yet. Here it feels it has the database set up correctly, so now it is working on the login page component. We can peek at the database here and see that it has created the tables. And by the way, you can't take this right here as fact. It feels that it's working. We're going to test that and find out. I'm interested to see what it comes up with here on dashboard components. Sometimes it forgets to put in the buttons for login, logout, which is entertaining. They're easy to add later. You just ask it to put them in. It says it's ready to test. I can see already that it didn't follow one of the instructions. We're at root here and I'm logged out and I can still see this entire back end. So we're going to discuss that, but let's make sure the functionality works first. We'll create a user because we know there isn't any yet. Okay, it says the account has been created. I haven't logged in yet. Let's see if it works. Now it says we're logged in. Login successful, welcome back. We don't have any difference in our view here. It says now I'm at dashboard, which looks the same as root, and our button still says login. So there's a little bit that is messed up with state management here. Let's take a look at fixing it. Got this prompt here, creating the user and logging in worked, which is great. It actually got that piece right on the first round. I'm pointing out that when you're logged out, the root page is still the dashboard and I can access everything in the editor without being logged in. The dashboard and editor components are supposed to be locked behind authentication. It's supposed to be a home or root page. I'm curious if that got created. After signing in, the user is correctly redirected to dashboard. So I tell it this because I do want this behavior to remain. I just need to fix the front end here and make sure dashboard is actually locked away. And then I'm going to have it do its normal thing. Don't make changes, review and explain why this is happening, and define for me how you would fix it in detail without changing the rest of the app. So it says there's a routing issue with authentication. That sounds correct. Dashboard component is both of these. Missing homepage. So it didn't do that step that it was supposed to, as expected. So it's just got the routes messed up a little bit. Landing page component. I don't really care what's on it. I just want that page at the front. So we're going to tell it looks good. Proceed without changing anything else and stay on task. And here it goes, creating that home page. The thing to keep in mind when doing this is to tackle the whole process in segments. Don't try to do everything all at once. Rein it in and just do one key feature or task here. So it created this page that we have here. We're going to real quick check and see if we can go to the dashboard without being logged in. Now, I'm technically logged in this browser and it may be remembering it in the backend. So I'm going to test that in an incognito browser. So we're just going to right click and incognito that. And in incognito, it shows login sign up. Let me go ahead and open this up in a new window and show you. Right here it says go to dashboard, and we're going to log out, and then we just want to go back to root. And this is what you see if you're logged out. Let's just see if we can go to dashboard directly, and it tells us that authentication is required. Okay, we have our user access management. I see this login. I think this is just a state bug that we need to get it to refresh this button when the page loads, because if I refresh this, it says authentication required. Please log in to access this page. It looks like it's not quite managing authentication states yet. Let's see if it can debug that, or if we should do that in a different chat. So giving it just a couple seconds, it then updated. So there's just some delay in this update up here. This is an issue you could debug on its own. I won't go through that here, but now we have the ability to log in, log out, create users, and you have a database for storage of all that information. And that's how you add a user authentication process to a fully existing application that didn't have it beforehand. So there you go. Now you have user authentication. Just follow along the way I did it. Make sure you use the types of instructions that I used, but customize those for your application, and you'll be ready to go.